Hi everyone, it's Canadian Diaper here, and it's time for another diaper review. This time we're going to do the Rearz Rebel. That's a tongue twister in and of itself, so hopefully I'll make it through this review being able to say Rearz Rebel, Rearz Rebel, Rearz Rebel 100 times. Anyway, Canadian manufacturer Rearz. They're based out of, I believe, Waterloo, Ontario. I've done a review of the Safari diaper in the past. So this one here is the Rearz Rebel. They do come in packs of 12 and 6 bags, or six bags in a case. So 72 diapers in a case. If you buy the bag like I did, it works out to be about $3 a diaper. If you buy a case, it works out to be about $2.36. So they come in this pretty plain, clear, nondescript package. I don't know if they've changed the Rebel package as well, but yeah, the clear plastic bag isn't really that exciting, but you can definitely see in and see what the design is like. So if you look here, it's got these skull and crossbones all over them in different directions, and then the Rearz written kind of all over the place. You'll also notice on the front here that it has a nice big landing zone. So if you go over here and look at the tapes, they're quite wide. They do stick quite well. They've got the refastenable option, so if you do need to adjust them or check on something. They, of course, have the elastic waist on both sides, which is fantastic. It helps keep things nice and tight and snug. It is quite a big diaper. I think they're true to their size. One of the things that I really appreciate Rearz is that when they say they're a large, they're actually a large. And when they say they're a medium, they're actually a medium. When they say they're small, they're actually a small. It's also got really high leak guards here, a nice stretchy material in and around the leg, which helps it kind of fit to the body, which gives you a nice tight seal. It's really important so you don't get a lot of leaks, so I'll give them credit. This is a really well constructed diaper. I do find that it absorbs really quickly, even though it doesn't have the leak core. The tapes hold up really, really well. I haven't had any issues with tapes ripping or coming off or falling apart or anything like that. And so really, really well constructed diaper. You can probably tell it is quite loud. So they use a really thick plastic on this one. It's actually a little bit too thick. I find that sometimes if I'm not wearing the right outfit, it'll dig into my skin a little bit. And it gets quite hot. Right now it's over 30 degrees Celsius where I am. And so I've really got a good sweat going on. I'm of course wearing one while doing this review. But having said that, in the winter I guess it's not so bad. But it is quite loud. So if you do want a diaper to be nice and quiet, this is definitely not the way to go. It's really loud, really thick, really crinkly. It really has kind of that babyish feel to it if you are an adult baby. I'm just a diaper lover, and so something this crinkly is a little bit harder to hide. I do find that it absorbs quite well. It's a 5,200 milliliter absorption rate, or ISO, or however they classify it. So a little bit more than something like the My Diapers. So it's quite a bit, but in that similar category. It is quite thin if you take a peek at it here. For a diaper this absorbent, it is quite thin. It does swell quite a bit. I do also find with this one that it absorbs really quickly. I don't find that the urine is kind of sitting there. It sucks it up really, really quickly. I don't really know where to place this one. It's kind of an odd volume for someone like me. I need the thicker nighttime diapers like the Safari or the Inspire Plus that have a little bit more capacity. Although I have worn this on some of my shorter nights and it's worked well. Because it is so crinkly, it's a little bit harder to hide under clothes. And so it may not be a viable option if you want to wear something tighter. Yeah, just because of the weird capacity and kind of the weird print that, as cute as some people might find it, it's definitely got a darker feel with the skull and crossbones. Or if you're going as a baby prior for a party, this would be a great option. So I think I'll give this diaper an 8 out of 10. Just, yeah, because it's in that kind of zone that it's a little too loud to be a daytime diaper and not quite thick enough to be a nighttime. But it is one that when I come home from work and I want to change into a diaper and I don't want to have to change in a couple hours, that this one will last me till bedtime. It's a great option. So at $3 a diaper when you buy a bag, that's of course $3 Canadian. 12 pieces per bag, 72 for a case. I do actually highly recommend it. And as always, if you do order from Rearz, use the discount code CDN, DPR, Canadian Diaper. It'll give you 5% off. Follow me on Twitter, Canadian_diaper, the whole word Canadian, not abbreviation. Feel free to click the subscribe button below and leave a comment on which diaper you would like to see me review next and your thoughts on the Rearz diaper. Thanks again for watching and stay padded.